Welcome back to the channel.
Welcome back.
I'm Phil.
I'm Sam.
The beautiful, the lovely, the amazing Samantha. And we got Anthrax, Madhouse today. First time we're doing Anthrax on the channel.
It is.
And as far as we know, this is part of the big four of heavy metal in like the 80s when there was some transition of heavy metal. And so that would be Megadeth, Metallica, Anthrax, and Slayer. And so we're doing Anthrax because we haven't got to them yet, but there was a few requests for that, so we thought we'd jump into it. And we've enjoyed getting introduced to some of the heavy metal bands. Thrash metal, I guess, is what I should have specified in terms of Anthrax and some of those other groups.
Type of metal, yeah.
Because Iron Maiden, we've got into them, and they're, I guess, considered some form of metal, but it's not as thrash metal.
Different, yeah.
Subgenres.
Types of metal. It's crazy.
Yeah, subgenres of metal is plentiful.
It is.
Very, very many.
Your symphonic metal, your heavy metal, your thrash metal, your grunge metal.
Industrial metal. I don't know if grunge metal is a thing. But.
Is it grunge rock? I don't know. I can't even keep up. There's so many different types.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I mean, you could say that there are some aspects of grunge, quote unquote, that are a mix of rock and metal. So
interesting.
I'm not an expert in that.
Large variety.
Yeah. Anyways, back to Anthrax. This song's called Madhouse. So I think it's about being in a madhouse or something similar to that.
All the crazes.
And so if you enjoy it, you know what to do. Hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, we'd love to have you, but you're not going to be forced to do that. So if you want to watch this one and never come back, feel free as well. But we've enjoyed our journey thus far. Ready to check out some more?
I am.
All right, let's do it.
It's time for your medication, Mr. Brown.
So what are your thoughts on the Madhouse thus far?
High energy.
You creeped out? Yeah, she gets a little creeped out
bit.
from some of the visuals sometimes.
A little bit, but I feel like they're almost making like it's so pushed like to be almost comedic.
Extreme,
yeah. So like but it's good so far. Like it's a little bit different than what I was expecting. Like with thrash metal, some of it could be a lot heavier and some of it isn't as heavy. I almost expected this to be a little like it's still obviously like upbeat and there's a lot of like heavy guitar and stuff in there, but I expected the vocals I think to be a little bit heavier. But I like it though. Like I like this.
Yeah, I think he's got a great vocal. It sits in well with the, like you said, the heavier guitar, the rhythm guitar.
Yeah.
And I really, like you said, I was unsure because, you never know what to expect with some of the heavy metal stuff that we've heard thus far. But I think it falls in line with Megadeth, because Dave's vocal in Megadeth, he it's not the same, but it's not like harsh in any way.
Yeah.
And even Metallica is very similar.
Yeah, I guess that's
right. It's not like screaming at you, and we've kind of grown accustomed to that. So I think from what I understand, the Slayer is a bit different. They're in that 4, but they are a little bit different. So, anyways, Anthrax, I do enjoy the song. I think the like I said, the rhythm guitar is great. His vocal is pretty cool. Like you said, I think he's able to tell the story with some of the lyrics well. He's got clarity in there.
Yeah, for sure.
And so far Anthrax is good. I like him.
Yeah, and I also like that, you can listen to this and they're obviously there's like the message of the song, but they're poking a little bit of fun at it, like Madhouse, like am I insane, or like they say it's a madhouse, but that's just what they're saying. Like I feel like these days people are so touchy around this subject of mental health that sometimes it's gone so far that something like this might be taken and misconstrued in the context of it. You know what I mean? So I feel like this is cool because it's people can make a song like this and just have fun with it and enjoy it.
Yeah, it's for sure. Like I said, I think a little bit of the comedic aspect, and
exactly.
definitely the video, the visuals.
Keep it light and fun.
They're portraying that. I think, in general, heavy metal, I would imagine at this time. I think this is 1985. It was released, which I wasn't born yet.
Before our time.
Yeah, I think at this time there wasn't a whole lot of F's to give. We'll say about that. It wasn't so touchy feely. It's a society with what you said might hurt people's feelings, and words can hurt people more nowadays. It seems like than what was the case back then. So I don't even think they would have cared so much in the heavy metal scene. Yeah. But anyways, let's get back to Anthrax. We've been running our mouth for a little while now. I want to hear if we're going to get any epic guitar solos in here. So let's get it going. So I really liked as well when we got in the second half. One thing I do like about when we pause it midway through, we talk about some of the stuff, and then we can notice a few more things as we get into it more. I liked how his vocal played off the guitar riff and the drums really, really well. It was like a kind of in and out. They were playing off of each other really well. And I think what I'm starting to realize and notice a little bit more in this song, what I like about the thrash metal side of things, is how prominent the drums are. It seems like every single band that we've listened to in terms of Megadeth, Metallica, now Anthrax, the drummers are really, really sick.
Yeah,
And
a strong drum bass line there.
yeah, the drums are, the percussion aspect, it sticks out a whole lot, and they're really good. And then alongside of that, the guitars riffs are also crazy.
Yeah.
And so those aspects I really like. And then when you add in, as we said, we liked his vocal, and he played in there really, really well. And those little pockets that he had, I thought was really, really well done. So
Yeah.
I think that those are the aspects of thrash metal that I'm really starting to enjoy, and now I know kind of what to expect a little bit more.
Yeah.
Which, now that it's been 6 months since we started the channel really and got consistent
Well,
with
it
it.
takes time, right, to get adjusted to and to really be able to pick up on stuff like patterns and consistencies in different genres of music.
Yeah, well, I was just gonna say that I feel like now that we've gotten in, after 6 months of getting exposed, so I really am starting to understand why so many people do enjoy it.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair, and I agree. I think that the drums definitely do stand out in this, and I like that about it. Like, I feel like, in some of the other types of metal that we've done, like there's other instruments or like, maybe more instruments in it, and there isn't like one that stands out as much. But for this, I really like that stronger drum line in there.
Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed our reaction to Anthrax, Madhouse. If there's anything else you think we'd really, really like from Madhouse, hit us in the comments and let us know. We prefer to do studio first before we get into anything live. I'm sure there's great live versions of all these artists out there, but you guys listened to it in the studio first when it came out in 1986 or 1985. You listened to it in the studio, and then 1988 you went and saw them in concert, and it was epic, right? But that's what we're trying to do. Not that we're going to get to go and see them. That's not going to be the case probably, but we'd like to get a feel for how they sound in the studio version, and then how it changes, how it gets better, maybe how it isn't the same when we go and watch a live version. So hit us in the comments with the studio versions, and then maybe down the road we'll get into the live stuff. But we appreciate all the guidance, guys. You guys have been so great in telling us where to go with the channel, giving us so much information on all these artist groups, comedians, sports-based stuff. So we really, really do appreciate those comments. And anything else you wanted to add, or?
No, just thanks for the recommendations, and keep them coming. We're enjoying how much awesome stuff that we've been getting to experience.
For sure. That's it from us. We'll be back tomorrow.
See you guys in the next one.